MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Sky Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. David Price will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Now the first pitch here from Price. On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Hector Velasquez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Colorado Springs, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 0-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Tim Tebow. Popped up. Moreland is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be captain obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Pillar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Nope, that's the ball.
And there's ball one. One and one. Here it comes. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Mike Yastrzemski waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Yastrzemski was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, William Astudillo. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so It's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Price ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a curveball misses inside. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Garcia moving to his left, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Greg Garcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Yes.
Digging in, Bo Bichette comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's set and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Greg Allen.
Digging in, Greg Allen. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hard on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Popped him up. Grandal over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Back up the middle. Bichette's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
First offering on its way.
1-0. You can do it.
2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hits this one hard the other way, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Betts is going to turn for second, and this will get all the way to the wall now, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Tim Tebow, as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. chopped out to short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Grandal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Sky Sox are out in front 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 from Price. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike one. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Popped him up. Grandal in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They trail this one 1-0. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo.
Leading off for Colorado Springs, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Hit to short. Glove by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to first, and very quickly two are gone in the home fifth.
The batter, number 11, Bichette.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Yastrzemski
will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gaffer to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Red Sox lead one. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in to try it again. Greg Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Allen.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the pitch. Line hard. Foul. Now the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he popped him up. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And that misses 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogaerts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tebow.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Tebow. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitters count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The first baseman, number 6, Anthony.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Sky Sox are out on top 1-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 from Price. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2 coming now from Price. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. High chopper over to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Sky Sox lead this one 1-0. Darwinson Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darwinson Hernandez.
Last half of the 7th here. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Last time through was a base hit.
The first baseman, Yasmani Grandal.
from the stretch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ball one.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Williams Astudillo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready now, Greg Garcia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 out with the man at first. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Heath Hembree will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Ready for another chance? Greg Allen. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two-0 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tim Tebow waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in, Tim Tebow. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. The 0-1 delivery. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single. Josh Taylor answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Yasmani Grandal will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. And, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the stretch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. At the plate, Williams Astudillo as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Colorado Springs leads it 4-0. Michael Lorenzen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. So striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Nope.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Sky Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. The Sky Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. David Price earned his 5th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Hector Velasquez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.